here at Gerald the Bossman Show. We're joined by the Southern Illinois Salukis head coach, Brian Mullins. Coach, how things up there in Carbondale, man?
Going great, going great. It's an exciting time. Was able to get the job last week and just playing here at SIU. I know how special this place is, and to be able to win championships down here, I feel like it's the perfect time, to get back towards the top of the league again.
Yes, indeed. Now, Coach, I know it's your alma mater. You played there. What about this made the right time to make the move to become a head coach and move over there in one season and take the job at your alma mater where you played there for 4 years there?
Well, like I said earlier, I know how special this place is, and after being able to work for Coach Mosier, who I feel is, one of the best coaches around, and be able to build the program at Loyola Chicago, and be in the same league as SIU, I feel like, I know what it takes. I know what type of guys you got to have. I know what type of culture you need. And, when this opportunity came available, I just thought it was a perfect place for me because it is my alma mater, and I have so many relationships down here. And, the pride and passion that people down in Southern Illinois have for SIU basketball is unmatched.
Yeah, because I remember as growing up as a kid, I'm 32 years old now. SIU was always in the mix for that large bid to win in the Valley. I mean, so there's a great tradition of basketball at SIU, and I know with you being at Loyola with Coach Moser, you're definitely going to push that same narrative. You know how to build a program, being around Coach Moser. I know you're going to do the same thing down in Carbondale.
Yeah, exactly. To be able to work with Coach Mosier, and he took over when Loyola was last in the Horizon League Conference, and I got there, and we just moved into the Missouri Valley Conference, and over 5 years we were able to build that program and get to the Final Four with Loyola Chicago. So I know it takes time. I know you got to get the right people, and everyone's got to be on the right page. But I think if you do it the right way, then you can have those special type of results.
Now, Coach, we're still been in the Valley, so how you going to look at recruiting here? Are you trying to go for JUCO guys, high school seniors coming in as freshmen, international guys, transfer, fifth-year senior guys? How are you looking to build out this roster going forward since you're the head man now?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is the character of the guys you bring in. I don't think it matters as much as if it's a junior college or a graduate transfer or international or high school. It's got to be, are the guys your type of guys? Are they about the type of culture you're trying to establish and build with? I look at the Final Four team, for Loyola, and it was, 4 or 5 high school kids. It was, a couple of Division I transfers, a junior college, so it's just, you got to have the right personalities and the right type of guys on the team.
Yes, indeed, and knowing how for what Loyola was last year, that run you guys made, and I know the kind of guy Coach Mosier wants to bring in. I'm pretty sure the same kind of guys, the high IQ guys, great guys in the classroom, guys with high character, integrity, who are smart players on and off the court.
Yeah, exactly. The basketball team down here represents the university, and we gotta have guys who are doing it the right way on the court and off the court, in the classroom, in the community, and obviously competing for championships. But I truly believe that if you excel in all areas of your life, then positive results will happen. And I want to bring in guys who want to work hard, who are humble, and who care about winning, and winning matters to them.
And you feel that the timing helps you recruit guys who are on the roster now, keep some of those guys around so they won't transfer out of the program, and you can kind of sell them because you are the alumni of Southern Illinois. You played there. So I think that you can get into a guy's head better than a guy coming in from the outside could, in my estimation.
Yeah, I think so. Just because I can relate a little bit more. I can talk about, my freshman dorm experience here. I can talk about the apartments I stayed at, the teachers I had, and the people that still support the program now were the same people supporting me as a player. So, we have a lot of things in common, and I can relate to them a little bit better. So it's definitely a benefit for me.
And also, you also can get the workouts going a little bit here before they leave for the summer here, because with this time of the semester left, you can kind of get a little something here the next few weeks here before they leave out.
Yeah, exactly, which is awesome because I can't wait to get on the court with these guys. That's the thing I'm most excited about, is being able to start teaching them and coaching them. And, obviously I know the roster from playing them in the league, but they have a lot of freshmen on the roster that I'm excited to work with. And, It's a great for me because sometimes coaching hires aren't made till after the Final Four or even in the spring, summertime. So it's a huge advantage for me.
Now, having 4 hours now, I know they increased it from 2 to 4 hours, so I know it's really help you as well. The 4 hours that the NCAA gives you on court with these guys. You wish you could have a little bit more time. I feel like they should give you at least six to 8 hours, not just four. I think that's four caps, just too much for you guys.
Yeah, I wonder if the players think that too. But no, it's good. I mean, we're able to accomplish a lot, and we're efficient with the time, and the guys are still able to lift, and then obviously get some workouts in with the coaches. But obviously, towards the end of this semester, it's all about academics as well, and making sure the guys finish up the semester well, and leave the spring semester heading into the summer academically on the best possible note.
Now, non-conference schedule wise, a lot of it's probably already done for you for next year. But when you take over in 2021, kind of pushing those games out there, how you see yourself going about scheduling those games? It will be based on what you have on the roster, or are you going to schedule hard to kind of maybe get the net ranking up for the non-conference for maybe get that at large bid? So how are you going to approach that non-conference? I know it's the biggest part besides recruiting. That non-conference schedule is probably the second best, hardest things you guys do each year as a coach.
Yeah, for sure. Scheduling and recruiting, those are definitely two of the biggest priorities. I think scheduling is a combination of the things you said with what we have on our roster, and then also being able to put ourselves, in a position to play against, great teams and be able to have home games, against, great programs, whether they're mid-major or high major. But, we want a competitive non-conference schedule for sure that gives us a chance to be successful in the Missouri Valley Conference.
I think with your location as well, it kind of helps you guys schedule games because it's not that far from a lot of schools that play big time basketball. So I think it'd be easy to put together a schedule, but not as easy getting guys to play you, especially when you guys get good.
Yeah, that's always the problem with the teams in the Valley. It's hard to get the home games that you want, but you got to challenge yourselves and you got to challenge your guys to go out and win some of those games on the road.
Now, Coach, is the Valley a conference where you have to play those buy games, or do you all kind of can schedule without having to actually buy games per se?
I think it's different for every school. I think some teams buy games in order to or get bought, in order to fund a overseas trip or in order to buy other teams later in the non-conference schedule. So I know every school has different budget and different purposes for either buying games or getting bought.
Now, Coach, who are some guys in your career, coaches, individuals, and players that really had a great impact on your coaching career so far, and who's some guys you lean on as you take over this role here as the head coach at SIU?
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Lowry, I played for Chris Lowry, the associate head coach at Kansas State right now, and he's been awesome. Obviously, he was my coach, and when I got into the coaching profession, I've talked to him every week, probably for the last 6 years, and Porter Mosier, who gave me this opportunity, and really trusted me with his vision and gave me so much responsibilities and believed in me. And other coaches, that I played for, Rodney Watson, Jack Owens, who's the head coach at Miami of Ohio. Daniel Robinson's a associate head coach over at Iowa State. So there's a lot of coaches, and my brother is an assistant coach in the profession. My dad, runs an AU program up in the Chicagoland area. I've just been around basketball my whole life, and have a lot of different influences, and I kind of take and grab a little bit from everyone.
I can only imagine the coaching knowledge you have in your head from different clinics you've been to, combos you've had on and off the record, different guys. I can only imagine when you get in the lab, man, how your wheels turning in your mind. Man, it's all these great guys who you've been around in your whole career.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I mean, there's so many guys who love the game of basketball and love to coach and love to teach and work with guys. And when you're able to talk to them every day and pick their brain, and I've been able to talk to a lot of head coaches, in this first week on the job and kind of get their thoughts and things they wish they would have done or things that they had success with, and learn from those guys as well.
And what has your first week been like? I can only imagine all the different calls, texts, talking to different players, parents, boosters coming by, community coming by and see you. I can only imagine how busy you've been the last week.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been a whirlwind, but it's been exciting. I mean, it's gave me energy, and it's just for me to be able to come back here and be the head coach at SIU, the program that I represented for 4 of the best years of my life. It's truly an honor, and I just can't wait to get going, to get on the court with the guys, to get the staff here, and start coaching and start teaching these guys.
Now, Coach, I watched the NIT a little bit. The rule changes they kind of experiment in NIT. Now, for you as becoming a head coach, there's some rules you want to see them maybe tweak, maybe going to quarters, maybe with the 5 fouls in each quarter. Advancing the ball in the game like they do in the NBA after a timeout. That's things you want to see the committee do for us, making the game a little bit more streamline the game, make the game even better than what it already is.
It's interesting. I think the quarters are a good suggestion. I think trying to have the game as similar at all levels is the most beneficial, from high school to college to the NBA level. If we can find, if everyone's going to do 4 quarters, let's do 4 quarters. I think high school should have a shot clock. The 3-point line could be a little bit different depending on the strength. And, it's definitely interesting playing in NIT, but, I think the quarters thing is a good suggestion for sure.
Yes, indeed. Well, Coach Mullins, thank you for your time today. Look forward to watching you and your program grow and develop. Look forward to having you on the show again down in the fall, Coach.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. This is Brian Mullins of SIU Salukis here on the Bossman Show.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
All right, folks, we're back in the Gerald the Bossman show. We got a friend of the show. He's now with George Washington and DMV. Back home for him, it's my man Jamie and Christian on the Bossman show. Coach, how things up in the 202, man?
Oh, it's great to be here. It's great to be back home around familiar sites with the players all around us. We do a great job keeping these guys at home.
Yes, indeed, and I know you made it a big point for you since your time at Mount St. Mary's and Siena. You're one of DMV guys. You know, DMV guys have been great players for me at the level that you coach at, man. So I know you just said right here, you're going to prioritize keeping those guys in the DMV. A lot greater in the DMV there, Coach.
Absolutely. 7% of college basketball players are from the DMV area. And, it's just got a great high school basketball setting. It's got great AAU coaches and AAU programs. It's just got a really great setup for basketball achievement and basketball high performance.
Exactly, Coach. And I know your style is about hard work, getting there, grinding, and getting the job done. So you've built the winner at Mount St. Mary's. You turned around Siena, and you're 1 year there. So I can only imagine here at G-Dub, right in the heart of DMV, you're going to be doing big things with you and your staff.
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's just about trying to be fundamentally sound, creating an environment that the guys love to be in every day, creating an environment that the guys love to compete in. And, I think you can create that kind of environment. And, we've had a lot of success creating those environments in the first year, really setting the culture right, and then trying to build something into something special. We got something really great here at George Washington. It's one of the best schools in the country, one of the most high-profile schools, one of the most high-profile schools that there is. And we got a great basketball program right here in the heart of D.C., an opportunity to do special things. So trying to find the right kind of players, kind of people that will want to fit into that with the opportunity to do something special. We're going to work tirelessly until we get the right guys in here and put that plan together.
And I feel like for you, Coach, that you got in there in the early April here, late March. You got time to get the guys before they go out for the summertime, get some time with them on the court, kind of build those bonds now and set those good habits now before they go away for the summertime.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, you're going to be as good or as bad as your habits allow you to be, and so that's a big thing for us to try to build in those habits the right way, understanding what we need to do to be at our very best. Habits go a couple ways, and you have physical habits, this is stuff how you play and what you do on the floor. But I think mental habits are just as important. How you recover from mistakes, how you recover from failure, and your ability to bounce back from there. So we're trying to work on all these different kinds of ways to improve ourselves and help these guys take them to the summertime with a strong idea of what it takes for us to be at our best here.
And I know you're happy you got 4 hours with them. You know, I know you probably want more hours, but you got 4 hours with them to kind of get them to court with them there, get them in the weight room, and kind of get them the way that mayhem way, the way you build rosters and build guys out. I think they'll be very excited to have a guy like you around who's high energy, who you know that you're gonna get every day, and gonna give you a great foundation to be great if you want to be great.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is just trying to be a teacher every day. And I think that's the biggest thing is, teaching, within a drill, there's a lot of things that we're teaching, trying to get the discipline to the right level. And, these guys really got a great heart. They really want to be great. And so it's just about just trying to help them with their discipline, help them with their habits on a day-to-day basis, and just helping them understand how we're going to win here and why it's important for us to act the way that we do. It's just a great challenge. I love these challenges. First year programs establishing the environment. And, we're just going to keep working at it every single day, getting a little bit better. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Now, Coach, how was that first meeting with the guys? Were they really excited to see you? Were they really happy to have you there? How did that meeting go, trying to build that rapport with those guys for the first time at G-Dub there?
Yeah, well, I think the good thing is, people know what we do here in college basketball. We have a good reputation within the AAU ranks, within the high school ranks, within the college ranks. So, coming into your third job, you have a bit of a brand that's established that people understand and that they know. So a lot of time the guys, when you walk in that locker room now, they know more about how we play. They know more how I'm going to be. So I think that's helped us kind of establish it early. My enthusiasm for them, I try to make it infectious. And so that first meeting, I just really wanted them to see how fired up I was to be the head coach here. And most importantly, how fired up I was to be their coach. Because at the end of the day, I didn't just choose GW. I chose those guys in that locker room.
You got that right, and I feel like a lot of coaches miss their point, Coach, what you just said. You chose those guys, and I hate when coaches say, those aren't my guys, or wait till I get my guys in. When you chose that job, you chose those guys, whether you recruited them or not. Those now are your guys.
Yeah, and I think that's why we've been able to be successful in the first year of places. I really fight against that mindset. I think every one of these guys has a talent that's immense in one way or the other. My job is to find a way to get the most out of them and the most out of their talent. And just trying to do a great job of that. I think by attacking them that way, I think it helps them be at their very best, knowing that, to me, it doesn't matter how they got here. Whether I recruit them or someone else recruit them. It's just about trying to play the very best guy, and the guy's going to listen, be the most disciplined. And, I think that's really helped us gain a bond with teams in that first year, which I think some coaches struggle with. I haven't struggled with it because I treat everybody on this roster like they're my guy. And I signed that contract, and they signed their scholarship offer, and we're all in this together. We're going to blow this boat the right direction.
Exactly. That's why I feel like you do a great job of retaining guys when you take a job, because, like you said, you care about them as people for who they are. It doesn't matter who recruit them. You want those guys. And Coach, I hate this when I see a guy take a job and release all the guys with scholarships, let them all, but kind of say, "No, we don't want you." To me, that's dirty, because those guys signed up to go to that school, to play for that school. You come in, you took the job, but you not give them scholarship because you want your guys. To me, Coach, that's part of the business I hate. And I'm glad that you're not like that. That's why I support you, because you're not like that. Those are guys in the business who do that bad trick that I hate.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I try to do is, I try to really tell them, I try to be really honest with them. Like if a guy comes in your office and he says, I want this many shots and I want this opportunity, and I'll just tell him if it's not true. Like, I don't think that's going to be here for you. I just try to be honest with them from the beginning. I think players have appreciated that. We've had some guys that transfer out in the first year, at the end of the first year, but I think it's all about being honest with them and just making sure that they know, like, this is where you stand. This is where we have the opportunity to work. This is the area of growth. I think by being honest with them, you're being fair with them. And, and I always say, those that choose to stay will become champions. And, we've been able to prove that for the most part in the stop.
Exactly. And now you're going to the A10 now. No, so how's that league to you? Looking at going from the MAC to the A10, A10 one of the top mid-major leagues in the country. How's that league looking to you with guys like VCU in there? You got Coach Grant down there at Dayton. You got George Mason doing well as well. So how you feel about being in this great league now, man?
Well, it's a great league with great coaches, but every league has great coaches and great players. It's all marginal. I think the biggest thing we've got to do here at GW is just run our own race. We've got the best academic school in the league. We got a great location for players, great location for talent, and a great location for high level achievement. And so we're going to run our own race here. And it's going to be a little bit different than what the rest of the league does, and that's what it probably needs to be. That's one of the best challenges right there. Is VCU has certain advantages, and Mason and Dayton, and they have advantages. But we got some as well, and we got to do a great job exploiting our advantages to the highest level, making it very attractive to the people that's going to excel here at GW in a lot of different ways, getting a great combination of academic achievement and athletic excellence. And we can do that here. And my job is to find those guys that want to be here and want to stay here and want to make this place something special again, and we're going to do a great job of that.
I think with GW, Coach, you can recruit on national level. Like you can go to California, Atlanta, you can go to Texas and find guys who want to come play in the A-10. You're going to be on NBC scene every weekend. You're going to be on TV. You're going to get seen. So if your goal is to go pro in life and in basketball, GW is a great place to go and a great town of DC to learn about a lot of history and be good and have a coach that's going to push you to your heights.
Oh, no question. And I think it's got the best combination within our league. These guys on one of these Fridays, they're going to go do some workouts like right by the monuments and right by all that stuff. So, we've got some advantages here that are different. And, if you love history, there's nothing better. And, again, DC is the most powerful city in the world. And so why not come be the best basketball player in one of the best leagues in the country in the most powerful city in the world?
You got there, right, and I love it for you and your non-conference schedule, Coach. You got all kind of teams you can play. You can play anybody you want to at GW. LW might come to DC and play, and you can go out and play any way you want to. And I don't think you have to actually play by games now, do you? Because GW doesn't require the need to be bought, right?
I know. I flipped it now. Like 2 years ago, I was playing 7-buy games. Now I'm buying games. So it's a great opportunity for us. But we're still going to play a challenging schedule because I think, you sharpen your sword in the non-conference against the very best, and I think that's really important for challenging yourself. One thing you don't want to do is to get in the league play and have not been tested yet. You want to find those words early on so you can improve them and have an opportunity to really be successful in league play. And so we're going to find a great balance within that schedule of playing great teams and playing teams at home that are really good and that can really challenge us. And we're going to make sure that we're at our best more often than not because if you don't challenge yourself with the schedule, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're going to get exposed late in the year. And, you want to be playing your best basketball late in the year, not getting exposed.
I think it's real cool, Coach. You in town right there with your brother, Coach, the Wizards G League team. So I think it's real cool. You got your brother right there in the backyard with you. You both can compare and contrast what you both are doing out there on the court there.
Yeah, so fortunate, man. My brother is, he's the head coach, but Darrell Christian, the head coach of the Washington Go-Go, and he's just done a great job in career. One of these guys that's really worked his way up and really understands it. He loves the developmental league. He loves it. He loves that league. Love watching guys improve and reach their NBA dreams. And so him and I attack this thing differently in different areas. But, his passion is really infectious. I'm looking forward to being able to have dinner with him and talk about his games and do the same with ours. Just be able to be face-to-face with our family, have our sons be able to play together. And, it's going to be a real neat experience. We're going to try to make the most of it. And, we're definitely going to be comparing notes so we can both be at our very best. And, we just got a really fortunate opportunity.
Now, Coach, you all were kids, Coach. Now, at what point did you guys think you would both be coaches when you was playing ball in high school and through college? At what point do you figure, I want to coach this game as well? I love that I got the passion for the game of basketball. I want to teach others how to play this game like I play it.
Yeah, well, I'm the oldest of 7 cousins. And, we all, my grandma watched every one of us growing up in this small country town. We were all together, and I'm the oldest. So, I've really been coaching and teaching since I was young. If there's any game that needed to be played, I had to teach everybody how to play the game. I had to communicate with them how to do it. And so all my cousins had to teach them how to play baseball and basketball and football and whatever else there was. So, I've been coaching just about my whole life. And, they give you that responsibility in our family. If you're the oldest, you got to watch after everyone. So I've been doing that for, since as long as I can remember and just trying to protect the people that I love and the people that I care about and just trying to have some wisdom for them. So, it's been a neat experience doing that. Coaching kind of came on. Everybody wants to play in the NBA, and I was a baseball player as well. So, I wanted to play in the major leagues, play in the NBA, and just turns out I wasn't good enough to do either. But I really fell in love with a chance to coach when I was in college, playing for Coach Jim Phelan, Milan Brown. Those guys are excellent coaches, and I just had some great mentors along the way. And the next thing I knew, I was a 21-year-old, 22-year-old assistant coach at Emory and Henry, and now 15 years later, I'm the head coach at George Washington, and I've just had a real blessed journey being around some of the best.
You got there right, Coach. See, for me, I was the only child, man. I didn't get to enjoy that. I was the only child, and I was the baby because I was a menopause baby, Coach. I was an accident baby. Okay, so my parents were in their late 40s when they had me, and now I'm 32 now. So you can also imagine the math on that. So I'm the baby, so I had no one to play with. It was just me and my dad and my mom. But, man, that's the part I miss about life. I didn't have any siblings to play with when I was that age, that pushed me.
Yeah. Yeah, the good thing is God doesn't make any mistakes. So we're all here for a reason. And, that gave you some tremendous advantages as well. Children born later in life with their parents usually have a higher IQ and a high level of achievement as well. So obviously you're doing well for yourself.
You got there right, Coach. My dad and mom tell me some great stories about life. It's crazy when my mom told me, like, a quick story. She told me that when MLK got killed, she had a curfew. She couldn't go out of the house because they had curfews. That's the history my mom and dad tells me about from back in the 60s and 50s when it was different for us. Like, I'm like, man. Right. So that's to be cool to have those that tell me the stories. Now I'm being in my 30s now like you are. It's like, wow, life has really changed for us in our 30s now from what they did it when they was our age.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Well, Coach Chris, I look forward to seeing you at the Peace Jam, man. We come to Atlanta, man. I got to catch up with you. I'm glad you're a G-Dub now, man. I know a lot of guys in your league, man, but I'll be there for cheering for G-Dub, man. Hope you hold it down. You ready, get the mayhem going for those guys, the Colonials, man. Get it going up there, buddy.
This is going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for having me on, and let's get this thing rolling here. Raise high.
All right, folks. That's Jamie and Christian on the Bossman Show.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our Teen Driver Safety Program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
All right, folks, back in the Bossman show. We're here with Coach Carmen Massarello of the Seattle Saints. He's took over the job. He leading the Saints' alma mater. He's here with us on the Bossman show. Coach, how things up there in the Albany area, man?
Oh, it's always a great day to be a Saint up here. So things are lovely.
I hear that, Coach. I know it means a lot to you to get this job, man. Lead your alma mater, put your stamp on the Albany community and university, man. So talk a little bit about that, Coach. What does this mean to you? How you feel and the emotion you have right there as you come in every day knowing you're the head coach of the Seattle Saints now going forward.
Oh, I still got to pinch myself every morning. Now I can spend a little extra time in the morning with my daughter. It's not like I got to rush in, and you kind of have to realize you're the boss now. So, you're always the boss. So I'm the boss now, though. But it's just such a blessing. I had grown up here, always a fan of Siena basketball back when Mike Dean was here and went to his camps. Had the chance to transfer back here after I did 3 years at the University of New Hampshire as a team captain and a starter, and redshirted for Paul Hewitt, former Georgia Tech head coach, and he coached me here as my redshirt year. Played for Louis Orr, who's now at Georgetown with a good friend of mine, Patrick Ewing, and just a chance to come back home and work with Coach Christian. And the plan was to eventually slide over here, after we won a couple championships, but Coach ended up going to GW, and now I'm here with a chance to kind of leave in, first impression of my first stop as a head coach, and I couldn't be prouder. I couldn't be more thankful of the college and the powers that be and the administration and Brother Ed, John Dargenio, all those guys, that they believe in me to do the job, and I'm just ready to get started. It's a great day to be a Saint, always be with our guys on the floor, and just cherish the opportunity. You never get these moments back.
You got there where I watched your press conference, man. As I saw all the happiness from you and Brother Ed and the vice president of the lead department. I also saw the happiness and joy because you're one of their own, and have one of their own lead program that has something like those guys as well.
Yeah, I think everyone that's been here has kind of had various degrees of success, but no one's had that sustainable success to try to make this like a Gonzaga of the East. So, I'm a local guy. I'm not worried about that next job. I'm just trying to, get these guys to hang a banner here year in and year out and to compete yearly for MAC championship titles and win MAC championship titles. So, it's just great when you do what you love. It's not really work.
You got there right. That's how I feel about radio, Coach. It's not work to me. Traveling, covering games, traveling with the Atlanta Hawks or Atlanta Falcons, to me, it's not work. It's just a joy. Something I do for free. It's how much I enjoy being around the sports and being on basketball and football. So I'm with you, Coach. When you're doing something you love, it's not work. It's just something you want to do because you're passionate about what you do.
Yeah, for sure. And that's great. You travel with the Falcons. I've been a Falcons fan for a long time since Bad Moon Rising and Dion and Chris Miller and, then the Dirty Bird. So I've always been a Falcons fan, actually. So it's great to know you travel with them, too.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's my side gig is Falcons Radio. That's my side gig is Hawks and Falcons Radio. So if you see me on sidelines, coach, and my big coach, because I can't do cold weather very well, I'm also layered up in my Falcon gear with my microphone and my headset on, giving updates for the team there. So that's what I do on the side there for the Hawks and Falcons. So yeah, I'm glad he knows you're a Falcon fan. We definitely have some different text conversations about our Falcons for sure.
I just want to try that peach Gatorade that they made for Matt Ryan. That's all I want.
Hey, Matty Ice always has a good deal or endorsement. He has some good stuff there. Matty Ice definitely can hook you up for sure. I'll let him know that you're a fan and see if he can send something up there to you. Because Matty Ice is a great guy.
Yeah. And my wife got her master's from Boston College, so there you go.
Oh, right on cue then. He got the connection right there. So, yeah, Matty, I would love to hear that. OTAs are coming up here real soon, so I don't get much of a vacation, Coach. 8% of the Hawks over. OTA started in May, so I get about 4 weeks off in between. Oh. It's a great life, Now, Coach, for you.
Sure.
Moving over that one, so you kind of alluded to it earlier in our interview about being the boss, not having to rush into the office because now you're the boss now. So what's the means just for you going to be moving over that one seat, making all the decisions on whether to be on staff meetings, certain players, how do you see yourself handling that, knowing that now it all falls on you?
Yeah, you know what? I'm trying not to even think about that. I'm just trying to evaluate each decision and, the ones that present themselves that I'm, ready and able to, yay or nay it, I'm moving on and I'm getting it done. I'm in a good spot with my staff. I feel great about that. I wanted to show the administration that, I already had a plan in place for when this day were to happen. So I already kind of knew the guys I wanted to hire. And, some people like that, some people don't, but, it's my shot. And, I wanted to take it with the guys that I trust and had worked with and been around. And, I'm excited about that. And the other thing is, now I can make the schedule. So being able to build things and schedule out how I want to do workouts, how I want to do study hall, how I want to do scheduling, all that stuff. It's just, it's good. I like being in control of that because now, you can pick and choose. You get those 4 weeks of vacation. I'll try to figure out a day or two where I can get one.
You get there right, Coach. And the thing about it is she's already on the staff. You can help keep guys on the roster and recruit guys who are already on the roster to stay now and keep some of the recruits in house because you already were there. So I think that helps you in this situation, gives you an advantage over some other coaches who are moving on to other jobs where you actually were already in house and know what was going on, and you just put your tweak on it here or there to make it work for you.
Oh, 100%. And everyone talks about how, you slide over that 12 inches or 16 inches to that next seed and things change. And, I've been trying to pride myself on just being the same guy, still holding the guys accountable like I did when I was an assistant, still being the guy that has a ton of energy in the gym for workouts and even, getting extra work in after practice, and still that guy that's hungry to get on the road and recruit as long as I know, my guys are in a good place. So I haven't really had to get on the road too much here, but we do have a few scholarships. So just trying to, show the guys here that it's genuine and it's love. And that's why I think I've been able to be successful as a recruiter too, just because my approach is not of a car salesman. It's more of a genuine person. And, I think you can tell that when you talk to me and you meet me, and I think that's a good quality to carry over and just to be me, let my energy and my passion shine. And when it's all said and done, you have to be happy with who you are.
And I think for you, with you being an alum of Siena, you can close the deal because you know what they would go through, whether it be freshman dorm, the lunchroom, or whatever it may be. You've been through it already, so you can talk from firsthand experience about Siena College, what it's about, what academically and athletically. And so I feel that'll help you close deals as well and get guys to come because they'll believe in you for that. And plus, you're down to earth like I am, and I can feel through his through the phone here. You're down to earth like me. Somebody you go have a beer with, talk sports with, it's all good. And that's somebody I want to play for if I was a kid.
Exactly, and that's, Siena basketball is a players program, so, honoring the past and excited for the present and, ready for the future. But it's just a great feeling knowing that I'm comfortable and, the amount of emails and text messages from just former teammates,
players I coached in the past or that know me from after I played, guys that have ran into me on the road that are alums, professors. Just the love has been awesome. Just so excited that one of their own. I think one of the articles in the president of the college said, "Hey, he's Sienna's son." So that just makes me feel great that they were able to trust me with this job, and with this job, there's a great responsibility. But I take pride in that, and I take pride in the product that we're going to put on the floor and that we have in the community. These guys have a chance to, really make a difference. And that was the biggest thing for me sliding over that seat. I really wanted to have a bigger voice. And when you can have a bigger voice, you can make a bigger impact and you can help more people. And for me, that's kind of what it's all about. But that also coincides with Siena College philosophy as a Franciscan school about just being able to give of yourself.
You got that right there, Coach. I know you're happy you get these 4 hours with these guys for the semester ends, kind of implement your way of doing things, how you're going to run things, give them a kind of a snapshot of what they expect come summer and fall here.
Yeah, we've just been really this week just kind of getting in the weight room. We'll be in the weight room 4 days a week. We'll have an off day on Wednesday. We'll also do skill development in small groups or even true individuals. And I'm a big believer of that skill work where you're going to, we're adding to their games right now. I'm not going to be a system-based coach here during the individual workout and the group workouts. I want to give guys things. I want to challenge them. I want to see what they can pick up, what they can't pick up. And we're gonna look to add bits and pieces of things that we saw as deficiencies last season. Now we're going to try to make those strengths, and then we're going to try to make our strengths even stronger. So it's an exciting time. Just being able to be in the gym with the guys, when they go through a coaching change like that, which was kind of sudden, just the fact that we can do what we all love to do by getting in there and working and sweating. That sweat equity is kind of what makes it special when you can go to work and you can just be in a gym and that's your office.
Scheduling-wise, Coach, now will you be very aggressive? I know you probably in the MAC, you probably have to be bought some games to raise money for the athletic department. So I know you got that challenge already of having to meet a certain budgetary demands for the department. But beyond that, how you schedule the team when you can kind of pick games you want to play? Maybe guys come up to Albany and play you guys. So how's your strategy going to be for scheduling these games going forward?
Yeah, we actually have the ability not to buy any games or not to play any buy games. So, we're kind of unique in that we've been, for the last 21 years, in the top 100 in attendance. We have a great arena that we play in, the Times Union Center in downtown Albany. We have the best fans in the country. But we have a home and home with Harvard from last year that will carry over. Same thing with St. Bonaventure, which is our sister school. So you got right there a great perennial power in Harvard, and St. Bonaventure, who always does a great job. Mark Schmidt and his staff do a great job at the Bonnies. We'll play at Colgate, return of a home and home, who won the Patriot League and was dancing this year. And then we'll go out to Cal Poly. That was a return game of a home and home too. So we'll go out to California, and then looking for a multi-team exempt event to play in, where we can maybe get 2 road games and 2 at a neutral site or 2 at home, depending. So it's it's fun. It's just trying to let the nation see what we have to offer here at Siena, and we have a really good team coming back, and just want people to see and enjoy watching us play. So always trying to look for that best fit where we can do right with our fans for that scheduling piece.
And I know that's one thing that Ron Hunter always just talked to me about. I said, I go to his office and says talk to Ron Hunter. Plus, he plays that matchup zone that nobody wants to play. So he had a hard time scheduling games. He would pull his hair out when he had trying to schedule Georgia State some games, man. I'll tell you, it truly got a level. I can only imagine the heartache and pain he's trying to get games, especially when you're good. People, you play a defense people don't want to play against. I can only imagine. So when you get good as well in the MAC is always the MAC. The MAC was tight. The race was tight in the MAC this year. Ryder had it for a while. You guys, and it seemed like every week it changed every week. But I can only imagine the heartache and the headaches you get trying to get those games done when you're at the level you guys are at.
Yeah, the MAC is a great conference, and it's a players' conference. There's a lot of great coaches too, but we were picked to finish last this year in the preseason. We finished tied for second, won 17 games, and just excited. We got a bunch of guys coming back, and the league should be good again. Iona returns everybody except Ricky McGill, and they've been to the tournament 4 straight years. They won the MAC, so we gotta dethrone them, and that's not sleeping on anyone else in the conference. Like I said, good coaches, Coaches have just been hired, and there's still a couple coaches that need to be hired in this league. So always trying to, stay up on everything, but just excited to be able to compete. That's what we kind of cherish here, is the ability to compete at the highest level. And you don't always get that. So it's a great opportunity.
That's what I got for you, Coach, is this. I know it's been crazy for you the last few days. Can you describe to my listeners how crazy it is taking over this gig, and what's it been like for you each day when you come into office right now?
Just kind of going through my process and making sure we're organized, making sure we got the schedule done for the whole month of April so our guys know what they're doing and where they got to be, making sure we have our right practice slot for practice in the fall, and then making sure summer school is all set, housing, making sure, because my staff's not here yet. I bumped up our director of ops, Harley Fuller, who does a great job for us. So he's here kind of manning the ship and kind of keeping us organized with different things we need done. But there's so much to do. You try to just knock it off piece by piece and chip away at it. And eventually you're able to sleep a few hours before your wheels start spinning to be like, oh, I need to do this, this, and that.
I hear that. Well, Coach Massarello, I'm telling you, welcome to come out to ATL anytime, man. See, these Falcons, if you find an off day or off Sunday in September, we home, let me know. And we'll see if we get you down here for us to watch some Falcon games with us, man. Have a good time with us at the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Coach. You'll love it. It's great in that place. It's a nice palace.
That'd be great, man. That would be great.
Yes, indeed.
I would love doing that.
Yes, indeed, Coach. Thank you so much for your time today, Coach Massarello. We're definitely checking you guys out, Sienna, man. I love the MAC conference, so definitely looking out for you guys. Since you're a Falcon fan, definitely going to be talking to you more often and talking about some football as well.
Oh, you know it.
All right, Coach. Have a great one. Talk to you real soon, buddy.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too now.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winterguard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winterguard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winterguard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to do 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play. illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind, ENT. Believe in it, get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
Grab a hold of big breakfast flavor at Hardee's. Try 2 breakfast sliders for just $2.99. Get Applewood smoked bacon or freshly grilled sausage with fluffy eggs and golden melty cheese, all on a toasty little bun. Good morning, start at Hardee's. Available now for a limited time at participating restaurants. Tax not included.